Hey boys and girls, Mr. Davila here, and we are in stage 6 looking at our model sentences, and these model sentences are going to show us the difference between imperfect tense and perfect tense. The imperfect tense are all the pictures on the left side, in the left column. And the perfect tense are the pictures on the right-hand column. Okay? And just so you know, right over here, you can slide over to page 93, and page 93 gives you a very good description of the 3 tenses. That's right, we are up to 3. We've got our present tense, we've got our imperfect tense, and down at the bottom, the perfect tense. And imperfect tense and perfect tense, they're both things that happened in the past. They're both things that happened in the past, but here's the difference. Imperfect tense is for something that was happening, and here's where it talks about it. Imperfect tense is for something that was happening over a period of time. For example, this description, this sentence right here, the baby was sleeping in the bedroom. Okay? Did that happen over a period of time? Sure. It was ongoing. Might have been sleeping for an hour or maybe all night long. The father and mother were away over a period of time. But look at the perfect tense. And by the way, the word perfect, perfectus, in Latin means finished. Okay? So when something's perfect, it is finished. It is finished. It says here, the perfect tense, on the other hand, is often used of a completed action or an action that happened once. Look at these completed actions. The farmer punched the merchant. Did that happen over a period of time? No. He got punched. It's completed. It's completed. I hope he only punched him once. Look here. The Pompeians praised the farmer. They praised him, but then they stopped. Okay? So these are your perfect tense. Let's see what they look like in this story. Okay, so here we got some young men walking down the street. They were walking, ambulabant. Okay, these are the slaves. Ambulabant. They were walking down the street. Now, switching over to the perfect tense, this dog suddenly barked. Okay? It was not barking all night long. It's like it was sleeping, and then boom, subito. Subito, the dog barked. It happened once. It barked. Back to imperfect tense. Grumio was fearing the dog. He was fearing the dog. And now, Grumio does something one time. Pest, pestis, clamavit cocos. Pest, shouted cocos. So, there you go. Completed action. He shouted. He shouted. Maybe he only shouted it one time. Perfect tense. Clemens erat fortis. Where did Clemens come into this, by the way? We've got the slaves walking down the street. This is Grumio. Don't know who this dude is, but it says servi. So 2 slaves, Grumio and his friend, they're walking down the street. Here's Grumio, and now all of a sudden Clemens, who is another slave. Oh, I get it. This is Clemens. This is Grumio with Clemens. Okay, now Clemens is fighting off the dog. Clemens was brave. Erat. So this is imperfect tense. He was brave during this whole situation. But the dog superavit Clementem. But the dog overpowered Clemens. So that's a completed action. It overpowered Clemens. Quintus per viam ambulabat. So here's Quintus, our third character in the story. What tense is that? Ambulabat. Quintus was walking through the street. Imperfect tense. The young man heard the uproar. Iuvenes clamorem audivit. What tense? Perfect tense. He heard it. Completed action. Canis clementem vexabat. I have a problem with that word there, vexabat. I thought vexabat meant to to vex me, to vex you, to annoy, to irritate, to bug. But I don't know. It looks like that dog might be chewing on his leg or something there. So that's we need a stronger word than annoying. But anyway, this dog is really bugging, vexing poor old Clemens here. But what tense is that? Vexabat was vexing. Was vexing. Quintus canem pulsavit. So Quintus punched the dog. Quintus punched the dog. What tense? Perfect tense. It's a completed action. Happened. He punched it. Servi erant laeti. The slaves, the servants, were joyful. They were over a period of time. Imperfect tense. Servi quintum laudaverunt. Servi quintum laudaverunt. So the servants praised Quintus. You can see they're giving him a big pat on the back, and they are happy to see that dog in the rearview mirror. What tense are we looking at here? This is the servants praised Quintus. It's a completed action, or you might think of it as, well, they praised him one time. They praised him, for a moment or two, and then they quit. No more praising. We're done. And that's a perfect tense because it's a completed action. Okay? All right. That is your difference. Those are your model sentences. What they're all about is helping you see the difference between two different past tenses. One is something that happened in the past over a period of time. That is your imperfect tense. And the other thing is something that happened in the past that's completed, or it happened only one time. That's your perfect tense. And I think this video has gone on long enough. Thank you for listening. Give me a call if you have any questions. Bye for now.